to another edition of Box Busters. I'm Brian. He's Chris. This is 2015 Topps. Now, Chris, this did have a wrapper on it.
Yeah.
Chris just handed this to me 30 seconds ago, and we were talking, and I wasn't really even paying attention.
He went into ripping.
I just started opening it. So this was, the mini box is inside are sealed. Chris's is still sealed.
This is a finest edition of Box Busters. That was one of the finest intros I've ever heard. And if I keep this up, I'm going to be finest. Like $1 million. I totally derailed into 3 awesome lines in a row.
Just ignore it and hope it goes away. Hope it stops. Just hope it stops.
I think you're looking at 2 autographs per overall box. It is not a lot in this one.
It's product live a couple days ago. It's on Beckett.com, the checklist. Pricing late next week, early the following week.
Yeah. 1 autograph per mini, which actually is cool because you can afford, it makes it more affordable if the shop sells them by the minis. Not a lot?
No, it's like, are these
warpage?
They're warped.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh. All right.
Nothing can beat, what was it, 2011?
10 was the year. 10 was the year where everything went wonky.
Yeah.
Still, years later, you still can't sort them. Mine are, well, they're a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see what some odds are here.
Whoa, that didn't take long. Here's a Bryce Brent's autographed gold, number 50. This is, I mean, it has the finest field, but it's kind of a different design.
Yeah, it is. It's been retooled quite a bit, actually.
I think I like it. I think I do.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's got a little bit of a cracked ice kind of feel.
Yeah.
Kind of a cracked refractor action going on. Here's a Mark Teixeira black parallel, I believe, out of, well, actually, no, it's not a black. I don't know what color it is. Out of 25. It might be black, but every card has black on the corner, so no, I don't know what color.
It's a parallel.
It's out of 25. It's a parallel. How about Reimer Liriano, Anthony Renato, Clayton Kershaw, Matt Adams? The backs are a little funky.
Like a late 80s, like this generation's like the font.
Yeah.
This generation is kind of a cool card. Here's a parallel of some sort.
Ooh, a little prismy action.
Kind of, not prism. Well, there is a prism. They call it prism refractor.
They're all using everybody's names.
Everybody's using everybody's name?
Yeah,
okay.
They're all trying to confuse us. It's on purpose.
Maybe.
They just want to make life crazy.
So that's...
It's prism with an S, not a Z.
It's an on-card autograph. My autograph, if I didn't mention that. That's good.
How about my on-card autograph that's not a sticker autograph? Corey Spangenberg. He's a Padre.
Now, I believe this has to be green.
That should be green.
Number to 99.
The fonts on the back of these are a little funky. Check out that. Just read it closely there. I mean, it's different. It's not bad. It's just different, yeah.
Is it? You pay more attention to fonts.
It's pretty non-traditional for a Topps baseball card set. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's definitely different. They're trying
to trick it up. Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Exactly.
Because we complain every time when they do the same thing.
That's exactly.
So I guess it's good that they're tricking it up.
Yep, you gotta mix it up. Although then they do that.
Woo-hoo.
It's 1993 all over again.
Yeah, it's awesome. Who's that? Brandon Phillips.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't.
I'm not mad at it.
Oh dear.
It's all good. How about a Jason Hayward crazy fractor? And just to bring it less crazy, a Nolan Ryan Generation.
We were just talking about Nolan.
Yep.
The great Nolan Ryan.
David Peralta, Phil Hughes, and Adam Jones. That was not very star-studded except for that Nolan Ryan.
The Rod Carew Generations. I bet this is a purple.
Hooray!
Some of these are hard to... The names are even hard to read.
Yeah, that's why I was saying the fonts are a little funky. It's hard to read the names.
Oh, up there, up top. I thought you were talking about down here where they had the paragraph. I was like, that looks like a normal sticky font to me.
The name is definitely different.
Okay.
Charlie Blackman, George Springer.
That's some sort of refractor, maybe? No, is it team colors? What is that? I have no idea.
Regular refractor?
See, I don't think that's a good thing when you can't tell if it's a refractor or not, unless they're, or not that you can tell if it's a refractor based on a refractor. What kind of...
That happens in all the parallels.
Yeah.
But I agree. That's why people don't like parallels, because they don't know what they're looking at when they pull it.
Or at some point they just
don't care.
Yeah. Here's a refractor.
How about a 93? How about a 94 action? Robinson Cano. I like the redo of those. They started that a couple years ago. it works because we've got current players and then we've got better printing technology now.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun to see that. It'd be fun to see an entire set done that way, though. I think people who have different expectations would want something more modern, you know?
Yeah, I gotta use my keys, man.
I thought he had like a whoopee cushion here or something.
I thought it was something else.
Tony Gwynn, Yoenis Cespedes, purple out of 250. And a Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain.
He's kind of hot. He's having a good year. In the hobby, sir. In the hobby.
I thought it was funny, so I had to play it up. Yeah, he's played well.
Yeah.
He's always been underrated. And
Actually
maybe,
raised him a little bit. I mean, he was a common.
What, I mean, yeah, but like, what's his key cards? I mean, his
2010 Bowman Chrome. Almost
he's
made
got
the hot
an elite
list.
auto.
Yeah, he's got an elite auto. He's got a 2010 Bowman Chrome auto.
He's kind of hot.
And he is kind of hot right now, sir. And my other autograph is Edwin Escobar.
Hey, you know what?
On card.
Josh Donaldson's so hot, I pulled a refractor in this half of the box.
All right.
How about a Mike Trout 94? Nelson Cruz, Steven Strasburg, Kyle Seager. You know, Finest has always been a brand where it's kind of the expensive cousin of Chrome. I think it feels the same way to me this year. I mean, it's basically very similar, different design. This, however, is a win.
Ooh, you know who would go crazy for that one?
Timothy Trout.
Timothy Trout.
How about an Andre Dawson / Ryan D. Sandberg?
Don't call me Ryan.
That's right. Dual autograph out of, let's see, 40 out of 50.
That's a really cool
It
card.
might be one per case on these. I'm not totally sure.
There's a
I know
joke.
there is one, or there are two different inserts that combine to be one per case.
Cool.
David Wright.
I used to love Andre Dawson. This was
I got it
because we
through
had
the mail.
WGN.
Oh, yeah.
I got it through. My first through the mail was Andre Dawson
How about that?
on an '89 Topps card.
Ooh, I don't remember what mine is.
No, I
It's
still
home
have it
somewhere.
too. I don't have. I still have it.
Mine might have been a 91 upper deck because it was a Cubs photo that was good.
My very first one.
Freddie Freeman, Crazy Fractor. Generations, Justin Verlander, Matt Carpenter, Adrian Gonzalez. Yeah, it's going to be all downhill from a double auto.
Could
And
be.
just as I was getting ready to criticize some Finest for kind of being the overpriced, kind of expensive cousin of Chrome,
You got
it
it all
delivered.
sorted.
So
there you go.
there you go.
Take
This is
that.
why it's a little more advanced in price. It's a little more advanced in the content. So
Oh, did you get two of the same card?
I
then?
did
Assuming one's a parallel or refractor.
refractor
Well, yes.
and base. Kenneth Vargas, David Ortiz, back to back in a pack. That's kind of ironic. Little Poppy Jr.
Generations.
or Big Poppy, Little Poppy, and a Mike Trout.
It's a blue Anthony Rizzo. My last pack.
You know that they are not doing Bowman Sterling this year, so this kind of has that kind of Sterling-esque feel. to it.
Sterling-y feel.
Yeah.
Strasburg.
So maybe this kind of replaces it in their mental lineup.
Yeah, there's Freddie Freeman.
Anthony Renato insert card.
Yu Darvish. Be nice to see him throw a pitch.
Was he in your
So,
pack? Yep.
He was.
All right, my final
I
pack.
think I was just mentioning Yu Darvish.
No, I
just
thought
in
you
general.
thought you Darvish because I
Oh,
showed
no.
Renato. I was like,
Okay.
what?
All right.
Ooh, check that out. Chase Utley out of 50 gold refractor. Little Vincent Edward Bo Jackson Generations. And just to get the extra Yu Darvish in there, another
There you
Yu
go.
Darvish.
I got a Yu Darvish in my last pack too. Final thoughts, Chris.
This has definitely the formula for Finest.
Yeah.
It's a new look, but it's pretty much the same model. 2 autos, a handful of inserts, a decent chunk of parallels, mini boxes that make it more affordable.
Yeah.
I just wish it gave you more. I know they didn't. They used to do like manufactured letters, and I'm not a big fan of those.
No, don't bring those back. Don't.
Those and relics kind of help break up the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Last year they didn't do relics, which they put the money into the autographs.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I think it needs more variety, more than the just the parallels, to tell you the truth. 'Cause sometimes you can't tell what's a parallel.
Yeah,
Or
I
what
kind
you
of
want.
agree. The Finest is obviously a long-standing brand
Right,
with a
and
big,
people like
big
it,
history.
so that's
People
what's
like
still
it.
around.
But yeah, it's new design, but still kind of has that Finest feel.
Yeah, I think it'll probably grow on people the more they rip, but it is a very small set as well. Maybe if this was a larger set, I would be more kind of all in on it. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it's definitely right there with the other finest sets, just a dramatically different design, and maybe that'll maybe it'll attract some more collectors.
Yeah.
Latch them on or whatever, make them want it.
Yeah. Well, that's our thoughts. Let us know what you think down below. And until next time, I'm Brian. He's Chris. We'll see you.
I'm even sorting these cards already.
Whoa, look at you.